I don't know how well this is coming across through the video, but it's still moving a lot. So let's try and make a video again. I was out in the tunnel about 4 hours ago, and do you know what? It actually got a little bit scary out here, and it got scary for the very first time actually. It's a really weird feeling because this is a space that I feel very safe in, to be honest with you. In Urban Herbs, in this job, there aren't really any health and safety problems. I mean, you might trip or you might slip every now and again on one of these pots of herbs, but you never really feel unsafe or worried about your environment. And this morning I felt worried. The storm, the name of the storm's completely gone out of my head, but here in the UK we're getting battered by this horrendous storm, and they warned us. They said it was going to be bad, and to be honest, around 10 o'clock this morning I texted a friend and I said, oh, it's health and safety gone mad, you know. I don't know if you can hear it now, then this feels like the tail end of the storm, but it's still really strong. And when I was out here this morning, I picked up a pot of strawberry mint to talk directly to the camera, to tell you guys about one of the wonderful herbs that I absolutely love growing. And the tunnel started moving in a way that I'd never seen it move before. It was made worse by the fact that just as I was talking to the camera, there was a crash outside. A pile of pots basically fell over. But in my mind, in that moment, I genuinely thought the tunnel was going. And a few hours ago, some friends of mine actually sent me a video of poor business that their tunnel has just been destroyed by this wind. And that's kind of why I wanted to come back out here into the wind again to make this video. Can you see that? That is really strong wind. To make this video. And you know something, over the last few weeks I've been talking to camera quite a lot, and I've been saying to you guys, why aren't more people going into horticulture? Why aren't more people doing the job that I love? Well, today has actually shown one of those reasons why that's the case. I'll zoom right in now for the serious bit. In all seriousness, it's a hard job, and it's made harder because of the weather. You know, you can't guarantee your income because of the weather. And let's be real, sometimes this isn't a job that pays all that well. Maybe you don't go into this job for the money, but when nature is actually taking money out of your pocket, the video that I saw earlier of the poor business whose tunnel has been destroyed, that is literally £8,000 or £9,000 worth of damage, and for a small business it's hard to see how you come back from that, to be completely honest with you. I mean, God, I hope they do, but that's hard. That's really hard to take. And seeing that video, I just felt so sorry for that business. So guys, wherever you're watching this or whenever you're watching this, if you know a farming business or a business that works in horticulture, go onto social media tonight, this evening, and show them some love, because it's really, really hard. When the weather is like this, it's really, really humbling, to be honest with you. In the UK, we're really lucky. We don't tend to get much extreme weather. And this storm is probably the most extreme that I've seen actually while I've been doing this job. I was in the office earlier, and just when the storm started to get going, I actually looked outside, and this tunnel, we call it tunnel number 1. And I said to my wife, tunnel 1 is moving in a way that I have never seen it move before. It was kind of going side to side, and these tunnels are really well anchored down. There's very little risk of damage being done to the actual superstructure, the metal hoops, because you know it is quite a high quality polytunnel. But I just live in fear that there's damage to the polythene, because you know, I'm going to let you in on a bit of a secret. We can't really afford to replace it. And especially at this time of year, if we were to lose this cover, you know, you've got all of those plants there. He dramatically zooms in. All of those plants, which, you know, they need protection. And so in my mind, I do tend to catastrophize things. And in my mind, when the storm really got going, probably around 1 o'clock this afternoon, I was scared, like my heart was beating, because, you know, this business is my livelihood, and I was watching my livelihood take an absolute battering. Fingers crossed, we're okay. But today's been a really, really humbling experience, to be honest, in the journey of Urban Herbs. It's been going for 12 years and we're still learning. I don't know how well this is coming across through the video, but it's still moving a lot. Things nearly got a little bit dramatic again. The wind really picked up, the tunnel started moving a lot, and I lost my nerve basically, so completely forgot to do the sign off for this video. So, welcome to the Urban Herbs office. This is where all the magic happens. But I just wanted to jump on here and say, you know, it's all good. I think we've got away with it. But just to repeat what I said earlier, to anybody out there who hasn't been as fortunate as us and has suffered major damage in the storm, I am so sorry for what you've been through. I really do understand that, because today's been a really tense day for me. I can't relax with that wind. So, sending positive energy to you. Thank you for watching this video right the way to the end. It turned into quite a long one, didn't it? And I promise the next video that we do, we'll just be talking about herbs, because we've got some amazing little baby herb plants to tell you about. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you later.